So traders, one thing I want to talk to you about today is everything has changed in the markets, right? Everything has changed in the markets, and we all do know this, right? There's a massive shift that's taking place right now. This last couple of years in this very big bull market has been quite easy for a lot of people to make money from. Not because they're good at trading the markets, okay, but because they just jumped on a very big bull market. And I was speaking to people last year, and I spoke to people, this year as well too, when it comes down to people that I speak to, and a lot of the people, like I even spoke to someone who, had I think had $100,000 trading account, and within the first 4 months of trading, they made like $40,000 in the first 4 months, 3.5, 4 months of trading. I spoke to some other people, and there was just so many people making a lot of money in the last couple of years. The music has stopped. The music has stopped. This has completely changed now. And one thing now I'm seeing the massive shift on the people that I'm speaking to on the phone right now and the people that I'm speaking with now, is the dynamics have been completely shifted. Right? And we know it's going to be this next couple of years, and we do know we're heading into a recession, right? And we're heading into probably a big bear market soon. Things are going to get pretty crazy. Things are going to get pretty haywire right now in the markets. And the thing is, the number one thing that you should be doing right now in the markets is you need to be having a really, really rock solid plan of how you're trading the markets, right? How you're trading the markets and what you're utilizing. And it's so important to have that, because I'm speaking to so many people, right? So many people these days about their trading. And I'm telling you right now, guys, trading can be amazing for you guys, right? Like it really, really, really can. But I'm speaking to so many people that are, I'm trying to get that there. Anyway, right? I'm speaking to so many people that are just, there's no plan behind them. There's the hope, right? They're getting on gold right now and hoping it's going to keep going up, right? It's just not the way to go. I must have spoken to people just recently. I spoke to, some people over the last couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks, and a collective of those phone calls I've had, it must have been over $1 million worth of money lost that they've lost this year alone in the markets because they just got lucky. Right now, the reason I was speaking to him because I was on a call with them because they applied for my coaching program, right? And the thing is that I listen to these people, and there's like, these people had no education at all. They have no idea what they're doing, and they're literally blowing hundreds of thousands of dollars this year. One person I know got completely liquidated on the recent crash when the whole thing happened. He made so much money last year that near the top, he actually went in and actually leveraged up on margin because he's making so much money, put more money in, leveraged up on margin. And then when the tariffs hit or the Trump thing hit, guess what ended up happening, right? Guess what ended up happening? When the tariffs hit, I'm trying to get the phone here, right? When the tariffs hit, and we had that big drop, he literally got liquidated. He got margin called, he got liquidated, and he got completely just maybe not liquidated, but he got completely margin called, and he got sold out of all these positions there, and he lost a lot of money. I think it was something like $300,000 in just this year alone, him trading. Now I'm telling you right now, guys, this year is completely different than the last few years. This year, for my personal trading, I haven't actually had a lot of trades this year. My entire year has been really quiet. I think I've only had 4, maybe 5 trades in total. Now, I'm positive for the year. My account's up really nicely for the year. I've had some losses in there. I've had some really big profits in there. So I'm having a good year this year. And this is the way it's so important. This is the way that I really want you to be applying your approach to the markets like this here, right? Not be getting in and getting out and just doing all that sort of stuff. You are absolutely doing yourself a dissatisfaction by doing this, right? And if you have no idea what you're doing, you've had no education, and not talking about these YouTube videos, right? You really got to understand, like, the first and foremost is, right? I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question here. When you open up your charts today or tomorrow and you go to look at the market to put on a trade, do you know exactly what you're looking for in a really high quality setup? Do you know that? Do you know exactly what you're looking for? Or are you just going to open up the charts and then if the market starts to move, you're going to place a trade? Because I promise you right now, if you are the latter and you don't have any rock solid plan, this market is going to whip you out and chew you up big time because there is no discipline behind you. Discipline simply means you know exactly what you have a trading plan, a trading setup. The reason why I'm doing well this year is for two reasons. One is because I've been really disciplined on the trades. I haven't had many trades, but I've been positive for the year because the volatility has been crazy this year. It's been more out than in, but I'm still having a positive year this year. And you having lack of discipline, I promise you, if you don't have any discipline, which means if you don't open up your charts and know exactly what you're looking for in a high quality setup and you're just getting in based off anything, emotions, a quick tip, FOMO, fear, greed, hope, think, you are going to get completely destroyed, I promise you, because that's not how successful trading is done. Professional trading is one, having a disciplined plan. When I open up my charts, I'm not hoping or guessing. There is no wish, hope, guess, or anything like that, right? When I open up my charts, I know exactly the trading pattern I'm looking for. Then I need to be disciplined for that pattern, because if I can stick to that pattern through a whole 12-month period, guess what? That's where trading becomes amazing, right? Because like all I have to do is wait for the trading pattern. That's the second thing. Now that's the hard thing, right? Patience. Because the way that I trade, sometimes there's many weeks with no trades, right? And people want to be trading all the time. That's the thing that's hurting you, right? You are getting destroyed from that. And now you don't have any patience. So those two things, firstly, you don't even actually have a disciplined trading plan that you're using when you go into the markets. And the thing is this, is that the reason why I'm successful in the markets is not because I'm lucky, it's because I just, most of the time, I stick to the trading pattern that I know that's going to work most of the time. And if that means I've got to wait a whole month for one really good trade, then I'm going to wait for that month because I know most of the time I'm going to make a profit. Then throughout 12 months, I'm going to have a successful year. Does that make sense? And then especially now with this crazy volatility, with markets up and down and so on and so forth, now is the time to not be greedy, not be FOMOing, right? And now is the time to be in a situation where you are really, really, really patient. Because I promise you, last year I had a phenomenal year. Last year, a lot of trades. I did really, 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 really well last year. Absolutely, just crushed it last year, right? And this year, I actually had higher. Like I set my targets higher. Like I made a lot of money last year, a lot of money from trading. It was such an incredible year last year from the trading purposes, right? This year, I've had to really, really apply a lot of discipline and patience because there just hasn't been as many good setups. And so many people are getting whipsawed out there, right? And so I really want to encourage you, firstly, if you don't even know what you're looking for, that's where you need to start. You need to start with some proper training. If you need some coaching or mentoring around this sort of stuff when it comes to the ideal trading setup, good trading setups to look for, the proper mindset and so on and so forth, then go to getjohnshelp.com. I promise you, I can help you out, right? I have an inner circle coaching program where every week I'm actually with you. I do a live group. I do a live group coaching call with my coaching clients. I'm teaching you the strategies and I'm helping you stay patient, disciplined, consistent, right? Consistent to the trading plan. If you actually really want to be you actually really want to do well at this thing called trading, then it's got to be consistently disciplined to a trading plan, the patterns and so on and so forth. And I promise you that if you don't even know what you're looking for in the market and you're trading based off a win, based off emotions and hope and think and all that sort of stuff, these markets are going to absolutely destroy you. Absolutely destroy you. It's already happening right now. I'm seeing it right now on my phone calls. So the best thing I do say for you is that even if it's not my stuff, the number one thing you need to do is this. When you open up the charts, there is no guessing. I'm looking for my trading pattern. The one that I truly believe in and I have confidence in. That's it. And if it's not there today, I'm not taking a trade. If it's been a week since no trades, I don't care. If it's been a month with no trades, I don't care. Don't take a trade. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Right? Because I'm seeing so many people getting blown out of the markets and completely wiped out by these markets. And I'm sitting on the sidelines and saying I haven't actually had a lot of trades this year so far. Now there's actually a lot of good setups right now, so any of them could trigger like right now today. I've got like 30 stocks on a watch list that I'm watching right now, so anyone can trigger them right now and have an amazing trade, right? So please be disciplined, please be patient, and once again, guys, if you do need some help from this, you need to step up and apply a bit of seriousness to this here. This is not a game. You need to be serious about this. If you would like my help, then go to Get On Top, fill out the application form, guys, and I'll speak to you soon.